Good morning, everybody. We're here with Dr. Asokan, IIT Professor, Madras here with us today. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good.
So you gave us a very wonderful presentation at the symposium today, sir. So I have a few questions for you today.
Yeah, please.
So what made you want to know more about robotics? Why robotics field, sir?
Oh, that's a question may require a very long answer. So as a student, I was interested in automation. I was fascinated by the machines moving and things like that. And then when I joined for engineering, I took mechanical engineering, hoping that this will help me to learn how things are moving. Mm-hmm. And then I did my master's in manufacturing technology. Again, at that time, a lot of automation was picking up. How these things are happening, and computers were very rare at that point of time. And then it was actually during my PhD I got an opportunity to work more closely with computers and robots. So my PhD was on how do we actually control the forces when a robot is doing some work. There will be some interaction forces. How can we control these interaction forces, and what can actually be done to do that? It was more from the research point of view, and not really practical applications or practical experiments were less. But it was after my PhD I got the real opportunity to work on the design of robots and control and I went to Singapore for my postdoc. So at that point I had the opportunity to work for the design of robots, and I started working in underwater robots. I designed a manipulator arm for underwater application, and from there onwards I was fully into robotics. And when I came back to India in 2006, I decided to fully focus on robotics, and it has been continuing for the last 17 years or so. So I've been working with underwater robots, medical robot, aerial robot, so all kinds of field robots where the robots are being used for practical applications. So that was the journey.
Okay, sir. So we heard a lot about medical robots and healthcare robots today, sir. So how much of an improvement can we see in the near future? Like, what are we to expect in that field, sir?
So you will see more and more robotic technology entering into medical field. Okay. So now you can see, 10 years ago, I was not thinking that a robot will be doing surgery, right? Now it has become practical and it is happening. So the next, the current focus on medical surgical robotics is to see how can we give more intelligence to these robots. So for example, now suturing is done by the surgeon, right? Can we say, okay, can we draw a line and then say the robot, okay, now you suture along this line. So if we can actually give some intelligence to the robot, then robot will be able to do the necessary needle motions and then continue the suturing and then complete it. So how can we make it more intelligent is one question being trying to be answered now. So hopefully we'll see more and more intelligent robots entering into the surgical field. The same way now we are trying to see how can we develop robotic systems to help people in the hospital. It could be in many ways. It's not necessarily helping the patient, but maybe helping a physiotherapist to do the therapy, or to have an intelligent assessment of the progress of the patient through whatever you call artificial intelligence or whatever it is. How can we use this data and then predict, okay, what will be the best therapy program for a particular patient based on his or her data currently available. So we'll see that these things are going to be there in the next 10 to 15 years. More and more use of technology in the field. So it need not be always robotics. It could be any other technology coming from engineering to the medicine field. So you will see more and more engineering in medicine in the near years to come.
Thank you so much, sir. It was nice having this conversation with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for hosting me.